All right, it's December 2nd, 2021, and we're in the final seconds of the Raptors Bucks game, and the refs are going to make three calls here that are just I don't know, 2002 Sacramento Kingsy, almost. I shouldn't go that far, but the it's really the last call of the three that is just really makes you think. The first two we'll look at here. Apparently this is Chris Middleton's natural shooting motion, with the new rules in place. So I guess if you go down to the park on the weekends, you're going to see Chris Middleton just kind of leaning into a fake defender and then pumping and then going forward up. That's his natural shooting motion. It's just it's the Trae Young shot that I thought we had gotten rid of and kind of looked like we did at the beginning of the year. But I'm seeing more and more of these calls starting to go back the other way. So I don't know if the refs just kind of got together and said like, hey, it was better before. We had more control over the game at least. Now it's like kind of impossible and things just kind of happen as they do. And we want to at least have, some influence over what's happening. So it's what makes this next part really interesting because, and obviously they were different referee crews, but it just shows the lack of consistency. We have Ennis Freedom just absolutely demolish Precious. Really important call. For some reason, I don't know. You don't really see this called really ever. Like two guys duking it out on the lower blocks on a free throw. It has to be pretty egregious for that to get called. And this happens this happens. So you can make this call at any moment of the game, really, and to make it at this juncture is pretty incredible. But these aren't even the worst two, in my opinion, because I mean, it's this third one that is just like if it had just have been those two, probably wouldn't have even have made this video. And it's the third one that was kind of the icing on the cake for me. Like this third one almost seemed like it was the refs' last grasp of air, last ditch attempt. Like Tony Soprano was on the other end, just like, what the fuck? Fucking do something. What the fuck? What about thinking? Just fucking call it. And it's like, Fred VanVleet has the ball and 0.7 seconds left. This is what they call. They call this a foul. First of all, he doesn't touch him. And you've been letting, there was a big free throw discrepancy in this game. I'm not a huge free throw discrepancy guy because sometimes teams play harder than others, and that's kind of a black and white stat. But on both sides of the floor, all game, you look at the amount of contact that happens within a basketball game, and you're gonna call this like little tiny little brush, and this is like so important because Fred VanVleet is a great free throw shooter and he knocks both of them down. Unlike Precious free throws in moments before that were pretty rough. This is Fred VanVleet, so he hits both his free throws. But if he doesn't, then the Bucks still have 0.7 seconds left to get a shot off and potentially win the game. Like it's crazy that they made that last call.